Om kṛtātmane namaḥ.
Kṛtātmane namaḥ. Krita Atma. Krita means done, made. Made what? Atma. Krita Atma means made Atma. So one who has made Atma. What do you mean made Atma? See, when you translate and all, it's very, very tough to... So you have to explain. Even some jokes also you have to explain. It is true. The teacher comes to the class and says, she is very annoyed with her student. Do you have brains? And the student says, sir, you should not ask like that, sir. That's all joke. You never laughed. You know, so what joke is this? That's why I have to explain. The teacher said, do you have brains? And the boy said, sir, you should not ask like that. What joke? Suppose I ask you, do you have $100? Means what? I don't have it. I'm asking you. Do you have brains? Sir, you should not ask like that, sir. See that? Now you see the joke? Now also if you don't see, I can do nothing more. More than this, I can do nothing. So some have to be explained also. So Krita, done. Made Atma. Made Atma doesn't mean the Atma is not there. So imagine our BMI condition. So unhealthy body. Mind, never mind. So impure. Intellect, dull, stupid. This is the condition of the BMI. So Kṛtātma means one who has purified the BMI. Samskrita Atma. Samskars. That is why the parents' role. They are the ones who give all the samskars to their children. How? By yourself doing. Not that you do this and then I remain in the bedroom and say, go to Bala Vihar. I sleep and then say, no, you get rid of the children, Bala Vihar. And I go to? See how immediately that you remember. What a memory power. I go to Costco. That, see, children learn more by watching you than listening to you. Whenever they appear that they are listening to you means, understand they are not even listening. They are not even hearing. Means they are only appearing. When they appear not watching you, understand that that is the time they are very curiously watching you. So, be very cautious. So don't worry whether they don't listen to you or not. That you should not worry at all. Swamiji, my children don't listen to me at all. If they don't listen to you, don't worry at all. When you should worry? You should worry only, not when. You should worry only when they're watching you. So by watching you, they get all the samskars. Your samskar will be rubbed into them. So, unless we purify our BMI. That's why in the prasad time, what do I say? Healthy body, pure mind, a brilliant intellect. For what? To go to Las Vegas, Disneyland, Disney World, King's Dominion, Busch Garden, Six Flags, Atlantic City. These are the only things I know so far. You can add anything more? See that? So healthy body, pure mind, brilliant intellect for my spiritual quest. That's why we had to add that. And you should see children telling me, small kids, they only heard the words and they make their own words. Happy body, your mind. Sometimes. Or sometimes poor mind or your mind. Brilliant intellect has become give me intellect, or what all they say, I don't even understand what intellect. And the best part is, for my spiritual quest, they say, for my special request. Very enjoyable to hear that. So, kṛtātmane means, kṛtātmane namaḥ. Kṛtātma means one who has purified the BMI. Then, not only that, we first have impure BMI. Also a notion that I am BMI. So one who has made the Jivatma realize that I am Paramatma. Naham Jiva. I am not the perceiver I. I am not the feeler I. I am not the thinker I. Because I am conscious of my perceiver I. Are you not conscious of yourself? I am perceiving means the perceiver I. I am feeling the feeler I. I am thinking the thinker I. You are conscious of the perceiver I, conscious of the feeler I, conscious of the thing. But today we feel I am this. So one who has made the Jiva realize the Paramatma. It's called kṛtātma. There's a beautiful verse in Atma Bodha, verse number 27. Not that you will refer, but if suppose in case by chance you see Atma Bodha. Atma Bodha is what? Self-Bodha, understanding about the self. Through various examples, Acharya Shankara gives. Beautiful book, and Gurudev's commentary is amazing in that. Rajju sarpavat atmanam jivo jnatva bhayam vahet. Naham jivaha paratma iti jnataschet nirbhayo bhavet. That's the verse. Rajju sarpavat, like Rajju sarpa. Rajju means snake. If you did not realize Rajju as a rope, next is Sarpa. Sarpa will give a clue. Sarpa means serpent. Sarpa, serpent comes very easily. So Sarpa, serpent, Rajju, rope. Rope and serpent. When you mistake the rope for a snake, what will happen? Bhayam vahet. You have mistaken the rope as a snake. But once you realize, oh, it is not a snake, it is rope, then nirbhayo bhavet. You become fearless. So too, when I mistake myself as BMI, just as when I mistake the rope as snake, fear. So too, when I mistake myself as BMI, what happens? Even when I ask you to suddenly, if I call somebody to come and talk here, what all I have been talking for 25 years, can you say something out of that for 2 minutes? Bhayam vahet. Isn't it? Why? I am this. Then if I realize, I am not this, I am that. Naham jivaha paratma iti jnataschet. One who, not intellectually knowing. See, in the objective sciences, intellectual knowledge is more than enough. Even that itself is difficult. But more than intellectual knowledge in the objective science is not needed. How to make idli? Okay. How to make dabeli? That's more complicated science. Intellectually you know how to make dabeli. Then what more to do? You have to become dabeli or what? You don't need to. Here, knowing yourself, it is not an object. So knowing yourself means unless I be it, it's not knowing. It's sometimes more annoying. Even though intellectually I know I am that, but actually I am this. So intellectual knowing and actual being is an Indian Ocean in between. That much of difference is there. This person, he knows all about sleep. the science of sleep. He can give lectures on sleep and the audience fall asleep. And this man's only problem is, I can't sleep. Imagine the condition. He can put others to sleep, but he can't sleep. Same way. I know everything about myself. The only thing is, I can't be myself. So, kṛtātmane, one who is being the self. So first we have to purify through karma, bhakti, jnana, karma yoga especially. So I purify my M&I, and that M&I becomes a qualified vehicle to realize my own self. It's called kṛtātmane namaḥ. When I realize I am that, then only I can claim that I am independent. Here is I am in Swamiji, now I am independent Swamiji. What? I don't depend upon my parents. For what? For economical, that's all. Once you think that you are economically independent, you think you are independent. Economically independence is not independence at all. Even that also not independent. So real independence is only there. You don't depend upon anything. I am. No dependence upon anything that I am conscious of. That is called independence. And being there alone is total fearlessness. Why? There is no two. Dvitiyad bhayam. When there is two, there is fear. Remember what example? What example? Cobra on your stomach. You are in deep sleep. And the cobra is enjoying your snore. And you are totally fearless. Why? No I thought, no cobra thought. No I thought, no cobra thought. So, but moment you conscious of the body and the I thought has come that I am this, then after I thought, cobra thought. After cobra thought, gunda gabra thought. Dvitiyad bhayam. So only when I realize my own true self and when I am there, then only it is I am fearless. So Gurudev was totally fearless. And in his presence, you also become fearless. That is the glory. Never you will feel that you are helpless in his presence. So, kṛtātmane namaḥ. Now, when you have fulfilled your kṛtātmane namaḥ, you have realized the Jiva has realized Brahman. Jiva Brahma Aikya has happened. So, I realize I am not this, I am that. The dreamer has become the waker. In the dream, he was haunted by so many things. But when the dreamer becomes the waker, from the waker's standpoint, nothing of the dream world, including the dreamer. So naturally, kritakritya he becomes. The dreamer gets fulfillment only when he becomes. Because in the dream, whatever you get, is there a fulfillment? As a dreamer, in the dream, whatever I get, promotion or demotion, whatever you get in the dream, still there's something more, something more, something more. There is no fulfillment until the dream ends and I become the waker. As the waker alone, there's a fulfillment for the dreamer. So too, for the perceiver, feeler, thinker, there is fulfillment only on becoming. As long I am so and so, as so and so, no fulfillment is possible. But when the so and so becomes I am, as I am full.
Om kṛtātmane namaḥ.